New at noon, Epic Universe just dropped brand new information on its Dark Universe world, inviting you to venture into the shadows and meet some of your favorite Universal monsters. From Frankenstein to Dracula, here's a look at what we'll be able to experience next summer.
In Dark Universe, you'll enter a foreboding world of unearthly legends and monstrous experiments.
Universal Orlando's unveiling its most terrifying attraction yet.
If you're a big Halloween Horror Nights fan, which I am, this is something we've been begging for a really long time, and Universal is hardcore committing to this.
Guests will enter the park through an eerie portal into the world of Darkmoor, home of Frankenstein Manor.
As our guests approach the portal, there's a spire that's crackling with electricity. This is how the dark energy is gathered.
And we're gonna see the electricity pulsating through the land and connecting at the top of this manor.
This is for the Monster Kid fan. This is meant for people that really love the spooky, the scary, and the ride itself is designed to be very, very scary.
The world will feature two rides. Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein experiment, will take guests into Frankenstein Manor, where the question lingers over whether Dr. Victoria Frankenstein, great-great-granddaughter of Dr. Frankenstein, is good or evil. Her twisted experiments will unleash the most dangerous monsters like the Wolfman, the Mummy, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, and Brides of Dracula.
You wanna ride this ride as almost a badge of honor that I can do one of the scariest rides that we've created.
And family coaster Curse of the Werewolf will take guests to meet a mystic seer before they race to escape the werewolves in the forest.
The land is really going to be split up into a couple of different sections. You're going to be able to have an area at the front that's maybe going to be a little bit more kid-focused. It's going to have spots where they can get their makeup done and meet some loving characters. But once you get to the back, it's going to be scary, and Universal says it specifically. This is a scary ride, and it is a scary park. I'd say, of course, everyone's welcome into the park, and they all can have fun, but you might want to be a little careful about anyone under the age of 13 before they get on some of these rides.
We kind of toe that line of being family-friendly, but we can also be PG-13.
Worked up an appetite? You can stop in at 3 eateries. Das Steakhouse will center around Dracula and vampires, or you can grab a bite at Dr. Lacey's cottage food stand. And what land of Frankenstein would be complete without the Burning Blade Tavern?
This is going to be in the back, and it's going to actually have a windmill that's spinning every 20 minutes. They said that this windmill is going to light on fire. I'm assuming they're not actually burning it, and we're going to get some special effects in there, but that's very cool to know that there's going to be a tavern in the back of the park that's going to have such a crazy effect.
Whether it's meeting the monsters that will be crawling around the park, or dressing up as one yourself at the Darkmoor Monsters Makeup Experience, it's all coming to Epic Universe the summer of 2025.
It's the place that you've been waiting for almost 100 years.
Yeah, some of those monsters are leaving behind quite the legacy. Now that the Dark Universe details have been dropped, there is only one world left to uncover at Epic Universe. We're expecting to learn more about a nighttime show for the lagoon and what the Harry Potter section of Epic Universe will bring. Our theme park experts say there is one mega ride there that is supposed to be one of the best Universal has ever built. We'll just have to wait and see.